Yo, it's your boy SPR, the first round draft pick. Maximum Spider. Listen, man. Listen. Y'all know what we on today, man. GTA 6, the gameplay reveal officially dropped. But we not here to talk about the gameplay. We here to talk about what everybody's here to see. Rockstar actually gave us what we wanted. You know what I'm saying? They did the unthinkable. They did something that nobody ever did. And they took the details to the next level. Without further ado, we gonna get to it. I'm sure everybody already watched this. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Um, but we're gonna fast forward, man. We're gonna fast forward. We're gonna get to the, you know what I mean? All right, so you see here, and I got it muted obviously for copyrights, but you see right here. Hold up. Can we get the captions out the way? Turn the CC off. All right. So we got Lucia and Jason at Lucia's house. Now, listen. When you look at Lucia's feet, right? What you will notice, and everything I'm telling you, go play other games and look at the women's feet on the other games, right? So you look at Lucia's feet. First of all, you can see the bone. You can see the imprint of the bone on her ankle. You go look at other games, go look at The Sims or something, go look at Saints Row, just go look at any other game. The character models for the women, their feet is usually flat and straight, right? So you don't see that bone, you don't have the detail. Look, let me move the mouse to show you. Right here. That's detail. And also, you can see, you'll be able to see it more pronounced later in different shots, but you see right here, you can actually see the arch in the middle of her foot, you know, as long as you can see how the big toe curves too, as well. Fresh white polish on the toes, looking wonderful, looking smooth. This is a level of detail that we've never seen in any video game, right? Only Rockstar could do this. And again, what I'm saying to you, you're gonna go back, you're gonna play your video games, you're gonna be like, yo, Spider told me this, and now I see. You go play any other game where women got their feet out, the feet are usually flat, and straight, right? You don't usually get this level of detail. You know what I'm saying? So this is Rockstar at their finest, giving the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? An unparalleled level of detail that we never ever seen in gaming, right? So we pause it here. Lucia getting ready to get flopped, but pause it here. We're gonna fast forward. We're gonna break it down, man. We probably gonna get hit with an ad here too, but it's fine. I'm uploading straight to YouTube. All right. Look. Boom. See, we gonna get hit with an ad real quick. It's fine. Rockstar need their money. You know what I'm saying? They want to get their money on. It's cool. Skip. Now we right back to it. All right. Now, as you see, now there's two things that you see in this shot right here. First of all, Lucia has the white toenail polish. I'm interested to see if they'll let us actually customize the feet, like customize the polish. If we want to do French tips, you know what I'm saying? If we want to do, I like the blue, I like the aqua, you know what I'm saying? So I'm interested to see if they'll actually let us customize her feet. Or if they'll have like a spa or like a, you know what I'm saying, mani petty type situation where you could walk into the shop and get it done. But back to the scene, you see. So again, this is what we're looking for, that level of authenticity, that level of detail. So you see her foot is posted up on the wall in the elevator. This is a regular stance, right? Women do this in the elevator. People do it. It's cool. You chilling, you leaning, you're comfortable. But what you see is these heels that Lucia has on, right? I like the clear cover too. I like that. That accentuates the toenail paint. But anyway, as I'm saying, these heels that Lucia got on, you could see the actual arch, right? You could see the arch in the middle of her foot up to where the toe bones start, and you see how that arch is coming out in the heel, so you can actually see how her foot is inclined in the heel. You go look at any other game that has women's feet. I'm telling you some real stuff. You go look at any other game that has women's feet in it, and they're wearing heels. It's usually straight. It's like their feet is like this in the heel. Like it's usually straight, right? Because The animators don't usually put this level of detail in it. They just like, all right, whatever. It's not something people gonna focus on, whatever. But we got some real Brodusskis out there. Shout out to my Brodusskis, man. Shout out to my big Brodusskis, man. We know what we're looking for in these games. So Rockstar said, listen, I got y'all boys. That's tough. You know what I'm saying? They delivering. So let's keep going with the scene. I really wonder if you'll be able to customize um her polish color. That's interesting to me. This game, it seems like they let you customize anything in the game. But throughout this whole presentation, right? Every scene where Lucy has had her feet out, thank goodness that's something they focused on a lot. But every scene where she's had her feet out, it's been no white paint. And there's nothing wrong with that. We're gonna do white paint the whole playthrough. I'm fine with that. White paint is beautiful. But I would like to see some variety. Look, so again, you're noticing, do you see how her foot actually curves and bends and reacts to the heel, almost like this is a real person. You don't see this in games. You don't see this in gaming. This is what I'm telling you. Hold up, look. You see it? They went all out. Look at what I'm showing you. Look, you see this arch right here? Usually you look at games, I'm telling y'all, man, and it's straight. It's like a straight incline. But this is actually realistic, right? I wonder if they actually got a real foot model for this game, but it's more realistic how they have the curve, right? See what I was saying about, you can see the arch, right? The arch right here in the middle, and it actually conforms to where her toe bones start right here, the knuckle of the toe, whatever you call it, what have you. This is realism. This is realism, and this is what we've been asking for. This is what the Brodusski been wanting. Some people to put a little tender love and care in these games, man. We paying good money for these games. We paying good money for these games, man. We need what we pay for, but we gonna keep moving along because we got some more to talk about. All right, now I wanted to talk about this scene. Hold up, I went a little bit too far. Let's go to 1601. All right. So you see, Lucia looking fine as ever, fine as ever, right? You see, I'm gonna stop it right here. You see, when Lucia gets into the car, she's got shoes on. Notice when you watch this trailer, go back and watch it. Notice when you watch this trailer, anytime Lucia is robbing a store, committing any type of crime in a shootout, on a dirt bike, she always has on shoes. So again, I'm wondering if Rockstar is gonna allow us to customize the footwear on Lucia to the point where, as though, if we want to go rob a store with Lucia with her feet out, we should be afforded that luxury. This game is $100 if you want the whole game. We should be able to customize it to where, as though, if I want to ride a dirt bike with Lucia, you know, with her feet out, with ocean blue tips, you know what I'm saying, or some French tips, might want to mix it up depending on the crime I'm committing. French tips, whatever. We should be able to do that. But you'll see in this trailer, anytime they getting jiggy and doing illegal stuff, she's got on shoes. So Rockstar, we need an answer, right? We need an answer to the question: will we be able to have Lucia's feet out when we're, actually robbing stores and doing shootouts, police chase? Like, will we be able to have that experience, that interaction? But we're gonna move forward. So we got one more thing to talk about. So let's go to this scene when they in the little penthouse, the suite or whatever. And we gonna get listen, we gonna get hit with another ad. It's cool. Um, People trying to get their shmoney, man. You can't hate on that next man trying to get their shmoney. But anyway, so you see Jason just gave him the dome shot. You know what I'm saying? Head tap. But we getting back to Lucia because that's what the people came to see. Shout out to Jason. If I had it my choice, I would never play with him. You know what I'm saying? All right, so boom. So this mission, you see, Lucia came in with the heels. If you notice, you run this back from the top. Lucia had the heels on. As you can see, you got this goon, this thug, choking her out. The heels then came off. Now again, you look at the line, you look at the accentation, the accentuation, and you'll see that her foot. I wonder if this is actually a real foot model, but you'll see her foot is actually curved, is shaped like a real foot. It's not shaped like this is not a video game feet. This is a real feet. You see how her foot is curved? She's being choked, and you could just see the detail in the foot, right? So let's keep going. Her heel is off. Stabs him in his eye with the heel. Gangster. You hear what I'm saying? Gangster. Look, you can see the ankle bone. You see the heel, the definition into it, like the details that they're giving off with this game. It's really giving, man. Nobody's doing this shit like Rockstar is doing this, bro. Other developers, they need to take note. If you're gonna put women in the game, this is how you need to design the feet, man. This is how you need to design the feet. You can see the bones, bro. This is beautiful. Like this is they put time and effort into this. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. See the left foot. Now, now this is the question I had, right? This is the question I want to know. Obviously, this is a scripted mission, right? And her shoes coming off is part of the mission, obviously. You got a QTE for the heel action. So again, I'm just curious to know if Lucia's shoes coming off and her being barefoot, I'm just interested to know if that is something that we are able to customize ourselves and just wear whatever type of footwear we want, when we're committing crimes and doing things in the open world. I understand that if you're doing a mission that is, you know, designed a certain way, like this mission, they're gonna have you wear whatever they want you to wear for the mission. That's cool. But when I'm robbing a store or I'm doing something in the open world, I would like the ability to customize the footwear and to customize the toe polish. Now, if you see here, her toenails are not white, right? She doesn't have the white toenail polish. So what this tells me is maybe they do have customization for the toes, or if they don't have customization for the toes, it's going to be on rails to where when you're doing missions, they will automatically paint the toes for you. So we'll see, man. But again, shout out to all the Badusky's. You know, this is what we've been asking for, man. This is what we've been asking for. I'm gonna go back to OBS. This is what we've been asking for. A level of detail that you don't normally see in games. Rockstar is delivering. Shout out to all the Badusky's. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rockstar for doing their thing. It's your boy, man. The first round draft pick, SPI, man. Maximum Spider, man. Sub to the channel, man. Check me out, boys.